bought you a new collar. It's got a name tag with our address and phone number on it, so people will know where you live. And a little bell. So... Dinah, wait! Mom told me to put this collar on you right away. Dinah, how did you disappear so fast? Well, I'm not running all over this house looking for you. Which means I'm stuck here until you come back. Actually, I may have to wait. But that doesn't mean I'm stuck in my room.
I'm sorry, Alice, but I can't let you use the phone.
I beg your pardon?
Normally I wouldn't mind, but I'm expecting a very important call.
You? Ha! Let her use your phone, Twinkle Toes. I'm the one who's going to get the important call.
That's okay. I don't need...
You? Ha! Go ahead and borrow her phone, Alice. It won't matter.
Seriously, I don't need...
Use hers, Alice. She won't be needing it.
Oh, but I don't need to call anybody.
Gracious, Alice, why didn't you say so earlier?
Listen, Twinkle Toes, I'm the one who's going to be getting the call from the Royalty Hall of Fame. I know it, you know it, and Alice knows it.
Actually, I don't know it. What's the Royalty Hall of Fame?
You must be kidding. Being picked for the Royalty Hall of Fame is the greatest honor a queen
or duchess
can receive. Each year, one and only one new royal person is selected. And this year, that person is going to be me. Alice, tell Duchy here who you think deserves to be selected.
Yes, Alice, tell Twinkle Toes whom you would pick.
Either one of you is great. You're both so neat, I'd hesitate. And to decide, I'd have to wait. The choice would be so hard. Perfection you have both attained. I might as well pick stars. To make a choice would be a strain. I'm calling it a draw. You know you're both so fine. I can't seem to make up my mind. Who would win the cup? It's a royal toss-up. You're quite a pair, you know it's true. And I don't know what could I do. Either one would be the best. To make the choice would be a test. You know you're both so fine. I can't seem to make up my mind. Who would win the cup? It's a royal toss-up. Yeah, it's a royal toss-up.
See, I told you she'd pick me. Hello? You did? I am. Tonight at 6? I'll be there.
Well, was that the Royalty Hall of Fame? Did they select you?
Yes, it seems they did.
Well, aren't you excited?
Please, Alice. My being picked means that my dear friend here wasn't chosen. I wouldn't want to be a poor sport and make her feel bad.
Well, that's nice of you, Your Majesty.
I mean, just because I was given the greatest honor a royal person can ever receive, and she got nothing. Nada. Focus. Zilch. Zero. El Zippo. And on top of that, you'll have to watch me be honored in front of millions of people on national television. There's no reason to rub it in.
I couldn't be happier for you, Twinkle Toes. And I really mean that.
get my nails done. 2:15, beauty parlor. 3 till 5, shoe shopping. Oh, good grief. What a mess. How many times have I told that rabbit to keep my gardening tools picked up? Oh, well, I'll do it myself. Hey, what's going on here? Somebody let me out. Help! Help!
Twinkle Toes? Is that you in there?
Oh, Dutchie. Thank goodness. I can't get the door open. Let me out.
You forgot to say please.
Oh, how rough. Please let me out.
Pretty please.
Pretty please.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Oh, open this door.
All right. Hold your crown on. Oh, it's locked. Do you have the key?
Of course not. If I had the key, don't you think I'd used it by now?
My, someone around here is a cranky crabapple.
You're not talking about me, are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that sound like I was talking about you? Tell you what, I'll get help. You stay here. Don't go away.
Don't go away, she says. Ha ha. That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Hey, Rabbit, whom are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Queen.
So we heard. We haven't seen her. Is there a problem?
Well, yes. You see, the Queen was selected for the Royalty Hall of Fame, but no one has seen her since she left to get ready for the ceremony. And the Royal Nail Salon called, and the Royal Beauty Parlor called, both saying she'd missed her appointments, and I'm worried she may be lost.
She probably just went shopping. You know the Queen. Once she sees a sale at the mall, she's trapped.
No, it's not like Her Majesty to miss getting a glamour-length nails polished or her queenly curls squapped. I say, I'd better go back to the palace and garden in case the Queen has returned since I went out. Goodbye.
Silly. Actually, why don't you let me search the palace and garden while you look out here? Way out here.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. I couldn't ask you to do that.
So silly. Oh, nonsense. The Queen is my very dear friend. I wouldn't dream of having her miss her big night, now would I?
Besides, Rabbit, the more of us there are looking for the Queen, the more likely we are to find her.
Right. We could even get the Hatter and the Hare to help.
Well, all right, but you are sure you'll call me if you see her?
Oh, of course. If I see her.
So, the Queen is absent, eh?
Well, you came to the right place.
Department of Missing Royalty?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Trust me, we know what we're doing. Tell them, Dormouse.
Trust them. They know what they're doing.
Thanks, pal. And remember, there's more cheese where that came from.
If it's missing monarchs you're searching for, all we can tell you is look no more. You lose them, we find them. Forget about the difficulty. Tracking them down's our specialty. They'll appreciate your loyalty. Come to the Department of Missing Royalty. Now, finding a prince is always a cinch.
And catching a king is an easy, sure thing.
When it's a duchess, an earl, or a duke, our system works, it's never a fluke.
Locating a queen is merely routine.
Just leave it to us. You lose them, we find them. Forget about the difficulty. Tracking them down's our specialty. They'll appreciate your loyalty. missing royalty.
Now, please describe the royal person you wish us to find.
Describe her. You know what the queen looks like.
Just go with us on this. We have to do something to justify our jobs.
Well, she's about this tall, she wears red, and she orders everyone around.
Sounds a little like the queen.
Don't worry, she's as good as found. You see, we have a little saying around the missing royalty department.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of we always get our queen.
Oh, okay. Well, I like my saying better.
Of course. Me.
There. I may be stuck in here, but now at least there's more room to move around.
Too bad you're not more like me.
Why would I want to be like you?
Huh?
I look terrible with purple hair.
Ha ha ha. I meant that I never get stuck anywhere. If I don't like where I am, I just disappear.
That gives me an idea. If you disappear from here, may I go along for the ride if I grab your tail?
Sorry. When it comes to coming and going, I have one rule. No passengers.
Oh. Now what? I can't just sit here. Maybe I could pass the time by doing my royal aerobics. Oh, and stand up and rest and breathe. And stretch your arms and stretch your arms and stretch your arms and stretch your arms and breathe. And step down. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Dutchie? Is that you?
Yes, it is. And I brought you something.
Ah, the key. Finally. I didn't think I'd ever get out of here. Oh, hey, what's this?
Why, it's a cookie. I thought you might be getting hungry.
What? This is ridiculous.
Oh, I thought chocolate chip was your favorite.
I don't need a delicious snack. I need to get out of here. I'm going to be late for the Royalty Hall of Fame. Oh,
Actually, I have an idea about that. If for some reason we can't get you out of here in time, I would be willing to take your place at the ceremony.
what? Never.
Oh, please, Twinkle Toes. You'd still be the one being honored by the Hall of Fame. I would simply be accepting the honor for you, in your absence.
You'd also be the one who got to be on TV and have her picture in all the papers. I won't let you do it.
Well, it's very kind of you to think of me, but I really don't mind. After all, I'm just thinking of you, my good friend. Rest assured, Twinkle Toes, I'm here to your rescue. Your good friend, the Duchess, will accept the award for you. I'm only thinking of you. That's all that I can do. And my face on the front page is in there a bit too. I'll figure a way to get you out of this to your end. It's the least that I can do as your dearest and closest friend. I'll accept so graciously as I turn to the cameras. I'm sure they'll appreciate someone so glamorous. They'll clap and I'll bow, 'cause I really know how to turn all their heads and make them say, wow. After all, I'm only thinking of you. That's all that I can do. And my face on the front page is in there a bit too. Rest assured, Twinkle Toes, I'm here to your rescue. Your good friend, the Duchess, will accept the award for you. Thinking of you. Well, I'd better be going. After all, if I am forced to go on TV for you, I'm going to have to get my nails polished and my hair done and pick out some new shoes.
Ducky, come back here. Did you hear me? I said come back here. Ducky!
Thank you.
I've never been good at tying these things.
My pleasure.
Say, looking good.
Well, you know what they say. Clothes make the caterpillar.
Thank you. You know, I want to look my best. I'm hosting the Royalty Hall of Fame show tonight. And may I say, I'm sorry you didn't make it. Perhaps next year, hmm?
Well, actually, you may see me there. Sadly, the Queen may not be able to make it, and I may be forced to accept the honor for her. Of course, it's the last thing I want to do is take her place in the center of attention on TV, in the spotlight. Me.
Yes, you seem all broken up about it. Perhaps you should listen to this story. This is a tale of a cow named Lucy and her sister Olga, who were stars of the barnyard basketball team. But they were also sibling rivals, sisters who always competed. If Olga made an utterly amazing shot, Lucy wouldn't rest until she'd made one that was even more dazzling. If Lucy scored 30 points, Olga wasn't happy unless she scored at least 31. In fact, the sibling rivalry was really a case of dribbling rivalry. As the season went on, Olga and Lucy kept competing, and the team kept winning. Finally, it was time for the big game against Dairy Farm High. Everyone in the barnyard thought that with Olga and Lucy on their team, they couldn't lose. But Olga and Lucy's rivalry had gotten out of hand. Or should I say, out of hoof. They spent so much time competing with each other that they forgot to worry about the other team. And so, because of Lucy and Olga's sibling rivalry, not only did their team lose, but instead of being the heroes of the game, the two sheepish cows were the goats.
Oh. So what you're saying is that we all lose when we worry about competing with each other too much. There's a very good lesson in there for the Queen.
Just for the Queen?
I'll say you should have heard her rubbing it in when she was chosen for the Royalty Hall of Fame and I wasn't. Of course, I am above such pettiness. Why else would I be willing to help her by taking her place?
Rabbit, you look exhausted.
Sit down. Take a load off those skates. Thank you. I've searched every inch of the forest looking for the Queen. Oh, there.
You poor thing.
I've talked to the Tweedles. I've talked to Alice. No one knows where the Queen is. Except us, of course. Well, that goes without saying. What? You found her?
Naturally, we didn't get put in charge of the Department of Missing Royalty for nothing, you know.
Well, where is she? Oh, she's locked in the royal tool shed. More tea? Oh, yes, thank you. Is that Kermit? She's locked in the royal tool shed. Well, didn't you let her out?
Of course not. That's not our department.
But you said you were in charge of the Department of Missing Royalty.
We are. But we know where the Queen is, therefore she isn't missing, and therefore our work is done.
Now, if we were also in charge of the Department of letting royalty out of locked tool sheds, it would be a completely different story.
That's completely ridiculous.
How true that is, Crumpet?
Oh, thank you. Egad! I've got to save the Queen! She's supposed to be at the Royalty Hall of Fame right now. Goodbye. Oh.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, royalty and subjects, welcome to the Royalty Hall of Fame. Tonight, we honor the newest royal person to be selected, the Red Queen. And now, the Queen would like to say a few words about how she got her start in the ruling class. However, since she is unavoidably absent, we will hear from her good friend, the Duchess.
Thank you. I'm sure if Twinkle Toes, the Queen were here, she would want to tell you that this is a day she has dreamed about ever since she was a tiny little princess. But enough about that. Let me tell you about me. I was a brilliant child.
Mr. Rabbit, I know where the Queen is. She's
In the tool shed, I know. I'm here, Your Majesty.
Oh, finally. Did you bring the key?
Well, of course, I brought the key. It wouldn't make much sense if I came all the way here without the key, now would it? You know what? Rabbit! Sorry. Now, let's see. Where did I put it? There it is, right here. Up here somewhere. I'm sure I put it here. Put it here somewhere.
You don't have the key?
Don't tell me you don't have the key.
Oh, nonsense. Don't be silly. Of course I have the key. Unfortunately, it's in my other vest. I'll be right back.
Ow! Rabbit! Rabbit! Oh! Huff, 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 huff.
Next, the Queen will tell us her plans as a new member of the Royalty Hall of Fame. Once again, speaking for the Queen, the Duchess.
Thank you. Now, I'm sure as a new member of the Royalty Hall of Fame, the Queen plans to do many, many good deeds. After all, there is a first time for everything. Now, getting back to me. Let me tell you about the time in high school when I was voted most likely to run out of closet space.
I found the key! I found the key! You know, it's funny. I could have sworn this would be in my other vest. But then I remembered the little hook on the refrigerator with the magnets where we hang... Sorry.
All right, let's go.
Did you maybe want to get cleaned up first, Your Majesty?
Oh, there's no time for that. I've got to get to the Royalty Hall of Fame before the ceremony is over, Alice. Come on, let's go.
Your Majesty? Alice? The door seems to be locked. Someone? I believe you have the key. Hello? Hello out there?
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The time when the Red Queen is officially welcomed into the Royalty Hall of Fame by being presented with this lovely plaque.
Thanks. Now, once again, on behalf of the Queen, I would like to say...
Oh, take your grubby hands off my plaque, Duchy. First, I'd like to thank my good friend, the Duchess, for standing in for me in my absence. I'll get back at her. I'll thank her in my own way later. And that's, I'd like to say that normally I look much better than this. You see, a funny thing happened on the way to the Royalty Hall of Fame. Did I ever tell you about the time I got stuck in the royal tool shed? You hear that, Alice? They love me. I almost missed the ceremony for the Hall of Fame. I was in such a tizzy, but it would not be the same without my royal name. I had my plaque to claim because they love me. They really love me. There was a chance I didn't look quite up to snuff, appearing only 90% queenly enough. But my people trust their queen has the right stuff. They love me. They really love me. Think the world loves me.
There you are. Couldn't stay away, huh? Well, before you leave again, we're putting on your new collar. After all, with this name tag and this spell, I'll always be able to find you, whether you want me to or not.